Today, I just want to talk about, or rather help somebody out who might have just maybe lost their job or they're still employed and they just don't know how to get around this UIF thing. Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you that are returning, for those of you who have subscribed, and thank you so much for subscribing. For all of you who are here for the very first time, welcome, and I hope you enjoy the content today. And yeah, like we know, we all about purpose, we all about intentional living, and we're all about empowering and helping others. So today I just want to talk about, or rather help somebody out who might have just maybe lost their job or they're still employed and they just don't know how to get around this UIF thing. So I've made some notes for all those guys who haven't gotten paid and are still wondering, when am I gonna get paid by the UIF? Has my company even claimed? And they've got so many questions that they want to know with regards to their money and when they're gonna have the next paycheck and be able to put food on the table. And this topic is actually very touching to me, just to know that people are actually going through the most. Some people are comfortable, yes, but we need to be cognizant that there are people literally right now who don't know where their next meal is going to come from. And those people are the ones where my heart actually pours out with blood and water and everything for. With regards to that, one thing we need to understand is the UIF right now is paying a maximum of 6,730 for UIF and a minimum of 3,500. But all this is going to be dependent on obviously the salary that you earn or you earned before your money was not paid to you or before you became unemployed. So just know that when you do go try to claim the UIF, there is a limit as to how much you can claim. So if you are used to living on a salary that is above that, that is a tough situation, but just be cognizant of the fact that at least there is something that is coming in and you are able to at least put bread on the table. The one thing I want to talk about, the first one actually, is with regards to when you are still employed but you have not gotten paid and you don't know whether your company has claimed UIF or not. So we all know, or most of us know, that when they introduced this UIF or during the lockdown period, they were saying that companies will claim on behalf of the employees and the money will be paid to the companies and companies will distribute to the employees. I don't think there's a proper way that the government actually checks that the employee has been paid. They are dependent and reliant on the employer, so your company that you work for, to pay you. So one thing I am advising those who haven't gotten paid yet to do is go into the labor or Department of Labor. I'll actually leave the link in my description box. Go onto that link. That link will have a list of companies that have already claimed UIF. And if your company is on that list, just go find out from them what is happening, why you haven't gotten paid. And if it's not on that list, then you are able to go and ask them why they're not claiming, and if they're not still gonna claim, you can go personally and claim for yourself. This list is updated on a continuous basis. I just don't know how often it is because I can't predict when the government does what. So just make sure that you go onto the list as often as possible. Follow up with your employer, because that is one of the only ways you will be able to get the most accurate information with regards to the process of UIF and whether you need to step up and do it yourself. In the case that you are no longer employed, which obviously is one of the more likely cases for companies that are closed down or obviously are retrenching, then do go to the UIF offices and go apply for it. It is available for you. They even mentioned that even if the company was not paying UIF for you, then the government will kind of have some sort of relief plan for you. So do go there. And I'm not too sure how they will deal with the cases of those companies that literally didn't pay UIF for their employees, but their employees now need relief. But I know that the government has mentioned that there is a relief even for people that haven't been paying UIF through their employers. So do take that shot. You could potentially be relieved for a few couple of months until you get back on your feet. Do not hesitate. At the end of it all, you are trying to put food on the table, and we are all going through tough times. The government knows, the government understands, which is why they have these measures in place for you and for me and for everybody else that needs these things. So yes guys, like I said, I'll just leave the link of that website in my description box so you can access it. It's free, this list. You don't have to pay for it. So don't be scared to actually go and look at this thing. So yeah, let me not waste my time. All I just wanted to do was share some information today, uplift somebody who might be going through the deepest darkness and wondering when their next meal is actually going to come or where it's going to come from, just so that they might just know that there is some sort of relief. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourselves a good day. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment down below, just so that you are also able to contribute to the community in terms of information sharing. Thank you. Have a good day. Cheers.